everyone, and welcome back to Learn to Love DIY. Today we are going to be creating this cute little Father's Day card. I'm in my new setup, and that's why I haven't filmed in quite some time, but I'm trying to reorganize and work through things, and I am doing a couple of other things, and hopefully I'll be able to share some of the videos I have as well. I've been working on a lot of Father's Day cards, mail cards, geared toward either birthdays for males or Father's Day in general. I'm using the Handsomely Suited. I do believe this is the only one from this year's catalog that I purchased that was manly. Although you can use like the bow ties or these cute little bow ties for as bows for girls if you ever decided to do like a women's card. But anyway, this is the one we're going to be doing today. And I kept it fairly simple. I have other ones that I'll be sharing that will actually have a pocket to do a gift card. So you have a little bit of diversity. And let's see. Go ahead and give you the measurements that we'll be using today. You'll need Garden Green, and we're going to be using Garden Green ink as well. The ink or the stamping pad for that. This measures 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. You'll need 2 pieces of basic white, which measure 4 by 5 1/4, and then you'll need another Whisper White piece, or sorry, basic white for the sentiment. I've already stamped mine for the center here in the front, and this one measures 1 1/2 by 1 1/4. I went ahead and looked through my stash. They don't Stampin' Up! Doesn't really have a lot of the glitter options, so I looked through my stash and found something that would somewhat match the Garden Green color, because I wanted the sentiment to pop a little bit. I just didn't want to use just more cardstock, so a little bit of bling bling, but not overly much for a manly card. And I am using the color similarities. And this one measures 1 3/4 by 1 1/2. Okay. And then other than that, that's all you're going to need. You'll need, what is it, a clear block, and then the Garden Green Stampin' Up! Pad. Okay, so I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to bring this guy over here, and we're going to basically create this background here using these 2 bow ties, okay? And I actually just made these yesterday, or did before I'm filming, and hopefully it doesn't take me too long to edit and to post these, since I haven't posted in a while, but yes. So we're just going to go ahead and create the cute little background using our bow ties, and I am using just a scratch piece of paper. It's a printer paper, so that I don't damage my back here. I'm going to go ahead and switch it off and use the other one. And I do stamp one of these in the inside where the sentiment goes. Just to continue. Let's see if this will fit in here. Perfect. One more right here. Alright. I think, oh no, hold on. I'm going to do the inside. As I said, in the inside we have just a cute little bow tie there. So let me take out the other one. Set this one aside real quick. And we're going to do the same one. And just right smack in the center. Perfect. And basically that's all you're going to need. Now if I hadn't stamped my sentiment, I would go ahead and do that right now, but as it is, I already had that one ready. So this is the card. Okay, so we're going to take our base card, which is the Garden Green, as I mentioned, and I'm going to go ahead and just start layering. I'm using the multi-purpose liquid glue, which is one of my favorite things to use. It's also fairly inexpensive, and it's quite easy to maneuver and use. So easy and inexpensive. We're just going to go ahead and layer this guy on top. I'm going to open it up and layer the second card, or the second basic white piece. And then we're going to do the outside. I did use, oh, I have to move this in just a smidge. Okay. My alignment was a little bit off. And that's the good thing about using liquid adhesive, is that you can try to align it as much as you can before it actually adheres completely on there. So I'm going to use liquid glue to adhere to the glimmer paper just to make sure I got it and that it stays, because sometimes because of the glitter it'll come off when I'm using dimensionals, and I think that just happens across the board with most of the materials. So, and then I'm just going to use some dimensionals. I'm going to make sure that this one's nice and popped up. I'm going to use quite a few. And that's basically all for this card. I was attempting to do quite simple ones. I'll show you briefly what everything else I'm going to go ahead and film and post. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm going to try to center that as much as possible and then just go ahead and adhere it down. And that is basically it, guys. I didn't do a sentiment on the inside whatsoever, so I just decided to go with this. So this is the one I made prior to the video. This is the one I made with you guys today. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you. So you get 2 simple cards and they're ready to go for your Father's Day. Either gifts or family members. And then I'm going to show you another one that I'm going to go ahead and film in just a few moments after I finish this guy. This one I also love. Fairly simple kind of one. I'm going to go ahead and sport a couple of these, but this one does have a bit of rhinestones on there. Doesn't detract from the fact that it's still kind of male-ish, but this flap opens like this, and it says Happy Father's Day, handsome. So it's a tad bit different than this sentiment here, to one of the world's greatest dads. But this one is a little different in the sense that you can actually fit either some money or a gift card and this flap here, okay, because I adhered the ends here. So I'll show you how to make that in a different video. But so stay tuned for that. And then I have a couple other cards that I worked on as well to go ahead and hopefully start posting more often. I'm going to try to see if I can set more time aside to do that. Well, I thank you very much for watching, you guys, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day.